ready for some dancing? Absolutely. Let's have a look at our first couple and how they started their dance journey.
So I signed up because I'm a dear friend with one of the board members, and I live very close to the Humane Society, and I have had a previous dog that run away. He was the magician out escaping, so he was always brought back in very good hands. I'm very appreciative of the work that the Humane Society does.
I definitely echo your sentiment, but in another sense, I actually really love working with Stars because I get to introduce someone who may not ever have a chance into the dancing world, into my world.
In my small little way, I would love to give back as much as I can. I still love you. You're going to be very kind.
But I have a trunk of right feet, so it does make a match, so here we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, dancing a foxtrot, make some noise for Annette Gilgan and Jone Lamb. Keep it going. Let's hear it for Annette and Jone. An amazing way to start the evening. Annette, I know, I'm not going to stop the applause. You keep going if you want. Annette, I know you've been so busy. How was this dance process for you? Was it enjoyable? Was it a reprieve? Was it just something else to be busy about?
It was a wonderful journey. I would do it again in a second, and I'm so grateful to be here. And by the way, it's Jone's birthday today. So everyone, happy birthday, Jone.
Well, happy birthday, Jone. That's exciting. Congratulations. Welcome back, first of all. Jone Lamb's been here with us every year. This is great. Jone, I know you're busy too. A few months ago, you were named the top teacher. You got the top teacher award at the Toronto Dance Festival competition. 200 entries with 9 different ladies as partners. How did you do this?
Honestly, for those of you that aren't in the ballroom dancing world, this is probably one of my favorite things to do, is to dance with my students, because I get a chance to show everybody else kind of my world, just like I got to show Annette. And so at the competition back in April, I danced 200 entries, which means I danced 200 dances between 9 different people, and that was it. It was really busy, but really rewarding.
Well, really rewarding tonight. You've only got one lady to focus on, and you guys knocked it out of the park. So let's go to our judges. I'll direct our attention to the judges and see what they thought of this, and we will start with Richard.
Hello? Oh, fantastic. Hello, everybody. So I'm going to start with 3 questions that usually when we mingle before the show, to make it clear. First of all, they ask me, "Are you French?" Oh, go figure with the accent. Yes, I am French. And in that respect, the second question is that, is it difficult to judge? Well, in fact, this is nerve-wracking. You know why? Because the third thing is that how do you do to judge? Basically, we have to consider only these elements, which is musicality, body movement, our styling, footwork, feet position, showmanship, follow quality, choreography, originality, blah, 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 blah. Now, are you ready, Annette, to hear what I have to say?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, you're very elegant. And to top it off, you're extremely feminine when you're dancing. I loved it. Don't worry. When you do the partnership with Jone, you have a composure and a partnership that is optimal. I really appreciate that as well. And one factor that got my attention is your back bends. 2 of them. Caramba! In the middle at the end. Oh yeah? Let me see. Okay, next time, right? Next year. Thank you, Annette. Great job.
And Julie?
Well, to echo Richard's comments, and your French is very good. I really understood the blah, blah, blah part. I'm bilingual. I thought, Annette, also, you were just so elegant. And it was like that dance was the perfect genre for you. Your outfit, all of it, and those back bends and those dips were beautiful. What I loved also was, Jone, sounds like you get around with your dance partners, but you did seem very committed to Annette, and you could actually really see that. I love the relationship stuff, and you could see the teacher-student admiration for each other as you danced, and that was beautiful.
It's great, Richard and Julie. Okay, everybody, you know your part. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jone. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. You deserve that for helping us out the way you do, Jone. And Annette, honestly, I'll call you Daisy Buchanan. Great Gatsby. F. Scott Fitzgerald. So one of the things we look for is transference. Did they take us to the story they were depicting? And you touched on it, Julie. Absolutely, 100%. You took us right there. F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote in The Great Gatsby that, I mean, he threw parties like New York had never seen. And he said the folks would gather like moths in the whisperings and the champagne and the stars. And except that you weren't moths, you were clearly butterflies. A couple of those bend over back moves were full wing, full on. And he also said it takes 2 to make an accident. That's what he wrote in The Great Gatsby. And what he meant was this relationship that they had that they really couldn't have. It wasn't a crush, it was a crash. It was a very special crashing of ghostly hearts. And we saw that through the performance here. And I would say to you, Annette and Gilbach, you have a best-in-class approach to real estate and to all that you do. And just like F. Scott Fitzgerald had to figure out and order his words, you've chosen 5 words to focus on. And they are passion, and you know them, and dedication, and respect, and innovation, and teamwork. And that was your performance. So not only are you best in class, you are class in best. Congratulations.
All right, with the commentary out of the way, it is now time for the scores. We will go left to right on the scores. Richard, what do you give Annette and Jone? An 8. Julie gives an 8. And Ron gives a 9. That's 25 points. 25 points, a great way to start off here. 25 points, well, obviously in first place, but how are you feeling about it in terms of 25 points?
I think that's solid. I'm happy. It's wonderful.
I think you should be very happy for it with 25 points and a great performance to kick off the night. Let's hear it one more time for Annette and Jone.